This playthrough is rated T for teen.
So I says to the other automaton, Kate Walker, that isn't spillage, that's rust from me dying from the inside. Ah. You're not very good at this joke thing, are you? I guess not. Another infallacy of my design, Kate Walker. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Syberia. In the last episode, we finally pulled the boat and got ready to go. Said goodbyes to everyone, and now all we have to do is put the mammoth on this thing, and we're good to go. That's it. That's all we have to do. Chapter 2 will be done at the beginning of Chapter 3. Nothing else we need to do. Nope. Not at all. No unnecessary little side deviations. Nothing like that. Time to get to Syberia and find Hans Vauldemare. Yep.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
No more distractions.
You know, Oscar, if you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate Walker. We are leaving.
Okay.
Hey, alright. See, I told you nothing else was going to happen. Nope. He told us to sit down and we're ready to go. Thank you, Oscar, for not making Kate's life more annoying. Alright, this journey is going to be good. I can't wait. Here we go. Yeah. Going forward. Gonna go right through that gate. Just as easy as pie. There we go. We're not picking up speed. We're slowing it down. Oscar? Oscar? No! I knew there was something else. I knew it! Oh yeah, the gate, because it's clearly closed, but... Oh, this better be good, Oscar. Actually, which way can we go out? I think we can go both ways. What if we can, run Huh, where did Oscar go? Yeah, he's not on this side. And we can't go back, because, we'll need to go back if you haven't already figured it out, but we'll need a reason to go back first, so... Let me go on to the other side, because now that the train's here, we can check the other sections. But yeah, Oscar didn't go back to greet us for some weird reason. Where'd he go? Oscar, did something happen to you? I hope not. I mean, he's my driver. How else is he gonna get out of here? Huh, we can now examine the ticket booth. Or whatever that booth is. Oh no. 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 Please, no. It can't be true. It's impossible.
What are you doing there, Oscar?
It is imperative that we comply with railroad and customs regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
We need an exit visa to get beyond the wall, Kate Walker.
And you wouldn't know where I could get one of them from, would you?
There is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Yeah. Yep, folks, we still have to get our ticket authorized. Oscar? Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to get out of here once and for all.
Do you realize, my good man, that as a lawyer charged with an important matter of inheritance, I could sue you for obstructing justice?
Kate Walker, we still need an exit visa in any case.
Just love the exasperation on Kate's voice, but I guess that's true, but Oscar doesn't care about getting sued. I mean, what would she sue him for? Or sorry, not for, but what would she, I don't know, like, what would she get from that, you know?
Oscar, don't you think we've wasted enough time already?
You neglected to find the clockwork winding mechanism for the train with sufficient haste, Kate Walker.
What nerve! And you refused to lend a helping hand. Help that could have been invaluable to me.
I agree, Kate Walker.
If you weren't so obsessed by procedure, we wouldn't have had a hitch.
I am not entirely convinced, Kate Walker.
Oscar, please, let's get in the train and leave, can we?
Yes, Kate Walker. Give me the visa.
Oh, you're so insufferable, Oscar. Why? And just because a game brings out the faults of the plot to indicate why we can't go, doesn't make it any better.
I don't suppose you can help me get this visa, then?
Your non-supposition is correct, Kate Walker.
You do realize, don't you, Oscar, that by preventing me from continuing this journey, you are also depriving yourself of the opportunity to meet your creator, Hans Vauldemare.
Procedure requires an exit visa, Kate Walker.
God, I think I'm going crazy.
That is not a requirement, Kate Walker. Only an exit visa is necessary.
You know, sometimes I told you this game wasn't a comedy, but sometimes there are just bits of gold in there, you know, every once in a while.
Oscar, the automaton that drives this train will be really impatient to leave soon because he's totally obsessed about punctuality.
Yes, Kate Walker.
And it's weird, because sometimes, when he drops all that stuff about procedure, he can be so charming and attentive.
Please refrain from attributing human emotions to me, Kate Walker.
I like she tries to do and for some reason we can't ask about birds anymore for some weird reason. I like how she tries every variation on, you know, anger, calmness, you know, trying to charm him, all the ways, and it just won't work to his positronic brain. He just will not be denied his visa.
Okay, see you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Yeah, we'll see you again. Yep, we have one more hitch. We got to get an exit visa, get out of here. So, all right, let's check the places out and see how we can get that. Ooh, you just couldn't leave, could we? Huh? There's a back door to this place, and another door. Well, let's see if we can just enter this place and maybe get the paperwork we need. There's got to be something in here.
No point. It's locked.
Nuts. Should have known he would have been up to procedure and locked it. Well, let's see what else we got. Oh, we got a door over here. Let's check that. Reminds me of the east wall for some reason. I don't know why. Just. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Nothing to check, so let's go upstairs. Oh yeah, you said something we need to get an exit visa from the guard on duty, which there is no guard. Perhaps he's up these stairs. Oh, another call. Who's calling me now? Hello?
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? What's going on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical train wound, and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Vorarlberg. I had to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors, and they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall. You should see it. It's huge.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
What do you mean?
I bumped into him at Maggie's do, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be Miss Melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down-in-the-dumps head on.
Like Dan has a down-in-the-dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead, and his eyes mist up, and his eyebrows kind of creased together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. So, what's going down?
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. Just no fun without you. When are you coming back?
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on Dan next time, huh?
I'll try.
I don't know, Dan seemed to be a little bit unreasonable, and, wasn't that weird that Olivia seemed to know a little bit too much about Dan than we knew about? I mean, are they friends or something like that, or did they go out at one point? It's probably nothing. No need to worry. But we do have our... Yeah, the only problem I have with this game is that we really don't have a very good sense of how long it's been. Although, the only thing we know is that... Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't show you the... Let's say I kind of script through it really quickly. Is that we know time has passed, and a decent amount of time has passed, but we don't know how much time. We don't know if it's days or weeks or months. I assume it's been days, but it's kind of weird how we keep getting called every day to say, how long more is it going to take? I'm like, dude, it's just been a day. You can calm down just a little bit. But, that was weird, our friend. Yeah, like I said, we can ignore that whole thing. That's probably nothing. Just her caring about us and Dan, you know, about how our relationship's going. It's probably rocky, but all good relationships go through those little bits and pieces. It's fine. Oh, hello. We got a person up here. Oh, yeah, nothing. I was just saying if there's anything else to click on. Oh, we got some... Looks like a desk with some... like the radio equipment, glasses, and stuff like that. So, well, let's talk to this person here. Maybe he can tell us. Maybe he's the guard.
Good day to you, sir.
Yeah, you could almost barely see him. He kind of blends into the wall there.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Bergstadt Border Post, at your service, madam.
Oh, thank God. Now we can ask. Now he can give us a thing about that visa or whatever, and we can get out of here. No, let's just. For some reason, we can't ask about help or train. For some reason, yeah, one of the few times in the game where certain specific dialogue is just completely grayed out.
Between the station aviary and this bleak wall, the change in atmosphere is radical, don't you think?
It's been a long time since I've been at liberty to judge, miss. My duties forbid me from abandoning my post.
Oh, well, sorry to hear that.
Is the person who takes care of the gate anywhere around?
There is no person who takes care of the gate. Believe you me, ma'am. I have been the one and only guardian of this gate since 1968. That year, I took over the position from the late Lieutenant Colonel Malatesta, my own father.
In that case, can you tell me how the mechanism works? It sure looks complicated to me.
Not at all. It is child's play for anyone who takes the time to work out its surprisingly straightforward logic. And from the looks of your locomotive, it shouldn't pose you any problems.
Why do you say that?
When I caught sight of your formidable locomotive, I immediately said, heavens, only Hans Vorarlberg could design such an engine. And I know what I'm talking about, ma'am, because he invented the gate's original mechanism. It was his last creation here in Barkstadt.
So you know Hans Vorarlberg?
No, I mean, not personally. I was only a baby when he stayed in Barkstadt. My father spoke often of him, and I knew about his inventions. He left very many things behind him.
I know.
In any case, I noticed that his fantastic knack for inventing has not deteriorated with age. How's he doing?
I don't know. In fact, I don't actually know him. I'm searching for him. An inheritance matter. I hope his train is going to lead me to him.
And why not? His inventions are always full of surprises.
Surprised that guy has been working here for so long. 44 years. I don't know if I could work for a place that long. I either, like, feel antsy or something like that, but, you know, what do I know?
My name is Kate Walker. I've been assigned by my company to find a man who is supposed to be living in Syberia.
What a peculiar mission. Taking so many risks for such a futile goal.
Captain, to my mind, the military zeal with which you insist on guarding this meaningless wall strikes me as equally futile.
I should be offended by your words, miss, but I forgive you, because you are young and unaware of the very real dangers lurking in store for us.
What do you mean, real dangers? I mean, what is this? Well, let's see, 2002? I don't even think there were any major events going on in Eastern Europe at the time. Well, there probably was, but I don't remember anything major, so... Or Russia, Eastern Europe, you know, that kind of area.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
Indeed. This responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
Dangerous? What exactly do you mean, Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my telescope. There's one particular horseman stationed yonder. He's a scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us. So I have to be extremely vigilant. He knows that I know he's there, you understand? And as long as I keep my eye on him, he won't dare try anything.
Are you sure?
Please, take a look for yourself.
What are you talking about, lone horsemen? Who uses horsemen anymore? Well, I guess in the Middle East and places like that where tanks and trucks aren't as convenient, but the only other thing would be the Russian army, but that was in World War II. Yeah, interesting side note, like, while they were fighting the Germans, Russians were still charging tanks with horses, men on horses. Insane, don't you think?
I need a visa to cross the wall.
Indeed.
And why not?
It's
Okay,
Don't mind.
Please, madam. My respects.
Sorry, don't mind me. I must retire or something like that. Sorry about that. So it won't let us go because he sees the enemy. That can't be true. One person? Or one in a... What? I mean, what army? Well, let's take a look and see. Perhaps it is a real threat. Who knows? That's weird. Can't see that too well. I can definitely tell it's a person, but perhaps if we adjust this a little bit. Oh, hello. Aha,
How
it's...
strange. I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain. That poor captain must have really bad eyesight.
Huh. That's it? Well, we'll just tell him that that's the case. Sir, your eyesight's really, really bad. Too bad we had to wait for the whole animation of him turning
Good day to you, sir.
and going back to me again. Yeah, I see. Oh well. What ambiance, I guess.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Bar...
Okay, that's the same. Well, let's just tell him the truth.
I need a visa to...
Oh.
And...
It's for...
How...
For a
Oh.
long time. Yes, a very long time. But they could...
And he's been in...
Wait, hold on. Sorry about that.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey.
Indeed. This responsibility is part...
And why not?
It's far too dangerous.
Captain, I can assure you that your enemy horseman is in fact simply a dead tree.
A tree? But that's totally ridiculous. I can tell you have never seen a Cossack before in your life.
How long has this Cossack been spying on your wall?
For a long time. Yes, a very long time. But they could attack at any moment. We simply cannot tell.
And he's been in the same position the whole time?
Cossacks are soldiers, miss. They're capable of great resistance and persistence in the face of adversity.
He's not gonna straight up believe us, is he? Dang it.
My name is
What a...
Captain. To my mind, the military
I should...
Okay. Let's, so we need to convince him that that's...
Don't mind me if I retire, Captain.
Please, madam. My
So we need to convince him that that's true, but he won't look at it. So let's see if we have some other options in this little dingy area. So there was that area over here we can check. Let's see what we can see. Oh, some glasses, and he's not wearing them. Let's see. Oh, we got wine glasses as well. So definitely has something to do with the wine, but the wine itself shouldn't help with that situation. I wonder.
Look, broken glasses. If they belong to the captain, then he sure has eye problems going by those lenses.
Yeah. Well, this is a toughie. What do we do? Well, we know what we have to do with the wine. We got to get him to be able to see such a thing, but I don't think any new dialogue pops up now that we've seen his glasses. It's just supposed to be a clue as to what we're supposed to do. Let me double check something real quick. No, okay. So yeah, we need to convince him that his eyesight is bad, or get him to make sure to see it. So you can already tell what we need to do with those glasses there. They look like classic wine glasses, which we have wine here. But we need to get him to imbibe something to help with his eyesight. Now, I'm not sure. I think it might be... Someone does tell us about that.
It's locked.
Nuts. Alright, down we go. So we have to go back to the university, and we have to find the one item for whatever reason we couldn't collect. But I could have swore we could collect it sooner than that, but I guess we have to go back. Maybe a character tells us about it. I guess there is one more reason to go talk to the rectors and everything like that. I know who does give us the info, but just for sakes, I can just skip that. Does Oscar have any extra dialogue now that we know what we need to do?
Oscar, can't you please forget about procedure just for once?
Your request is refused, Kate Walker.
Yeah.
Do you realize, my good...
Kate,
Okay. Pizza?
Oscar?
unit.
What?
I am...
Oscar...
Yes,
I didn't know if you had
I don't
to.
suppose you can help...
you're not...
You do realize... Oscar, the atom...
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, let's check over here, too, about the door. We need to... See, I think that's the only thing we can interact with.
I wonder how that works.
Well, I assume something on the front of the car opens the gate, or something the guy at the gate does to open it, one of the two. But I assume it's just the train itself opens it. Very inconvenient that it only takes this train specifically to open that gate, because I assume most trains aren't built with that. So that's why this whole train setup and the rail it's on is very odd. It's very inconvenient, if you do say so myself. Yeah, since we can't get that guy to... Now, I don't know. I don't think we have to pour the wine and immediately get to it, so I assume we have to get this. So, yeah, back to the university one more time. Although, I guess technically we don't have to talk to the rectors or anything like that. And, yeah, I think the people on the boat, I think they just go back to wherever. Because, yeah, I don't think we ever run across them again, so. Yeah, unfortunately, we had to walk all the way back to the university. Yeah, talk about backtracking. Even Vauldemare didn't have that much backtracking. I mean, it did, but it didn't, because the area is so small, it didn't seem such a big deal, you know. But might as well double check with the station master again and see. Yeah, sorry, last episode I said we didn't have to talk to him ever again about questions, but I guess I kind of forgot about that. I still remember that we needed to grab this thing, but for some reason I thought we could grab it earlier so we didn't have to worry about it, but... Okay, let's see if he has anything to say.
I'm sorry to...
What go?
I don't think... Oh,
Let's see, that's...
I fixed my train, but the wall's still in my way. I can't go anywhere. This whole situation is totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
Shh, please, miss. You're scaring the birds. There is a gate in the wall, isn't there?
The gate is locked. Do you know if the rectors have a key to it?
A key? A key? It would take quite a key to open a gate like that. Anyway, the wall belongs to the army. That's their business. Because of the enemy, you see.
The enemy? What enemy?
Don't ever go to the other side of the wall, miss. That would be crazy. Please, believe me. Nobody ever goes there. Ever.
Other than that one Cossack, which is actually a tree.
I feel like I've lost...
Hey.
Okay. Just double checking, see if
The name I won't...
Welcome.
Ah, dang it.
I'm so...
What?
Okay, let's get the story straight.
The train and...
But, I mean...
Go.
Okay, that's...
All these... you...
Oh.
Why not?
Usually you can kind
I
of
won't-
guess what you need to ask, but sometimes you never know what'll pop up if you ask like an old question again, like maybe some random bit of information has changed. Don't expect too much, obviously, from a point-and-click game made in 2002, but let me see if the... I don't think they're back at the barge, but, you know, it never hurts to double-check, see if we... But I assume they're gone, but... Although I don't know how they would have gotten back, but, you know, without going through the whole process of the barge thing. No, I didn't think they were back, so, yeah, they're gone. They're off to waters unknown. So, yeah, really, if you haven't already figured out, the person we need to talk to is the good professor. But I'm going to talk to the rectors anyway. I assume they point me in the direction of the professor is who we're supposed to talk to about this. I don't know if he's the one who tells us about help with that or not, but yeah, this guy still tries to hit on us and fails miserably. Yeah, I feel like this bit of backtracking may have been slightly unnecessary. Like maybe it all should have been solved in that one area. But yeah, I don't know why I kept thinking you could grab that little thing earlier, but you kept saying not. So maybe in certain versions of the game you can pick that up sooner than later, but not in this one. So yeah, I thought I'd actually be at chapter 3 by this point, but I forgot it'd take me a little bit longer to get certain. I'm always pretty bad about overestimating like certain things, like how long it takes and stuff like that. That's how it's always been. Alright. One more time, you old coots. I mean, they are, aren't they? They've been doing this for quite a while.
Gentlemen,
Wait, no.
Okay. Let's see.
I haven't...
Pure.
If that's the same.
I want to express...
We would
That's the same.
allow.
Can you pop...
Me? We.
Yeah, that's the same. Okay.
Does the...
I pray. What about
No,
what? The
Yeah.
You mean to...
gentleman?
I finally managed to...
Yes, a train should.
There we...
That...
It.
Okay, never mind. I thought, for some reason, I thought the
thank you.
rectors had something to say. My bad. I guess I didn't think that far ahead. Oh well, that's fine. Slight detour. Alright, let's go talk to the professor. Yeah, we need to grab that, we need to grab that concoction inside the, inside of his laboratory, which, like I said, last episode I said, I wish we could just grab this so it saved a bunch of time, but nope. I wonder if it'll actually let me grab that I need it, even though the game hasn't specifically told me why I need to have it. Maybe I missed like a note somewhere that tells me like what it's supposed to do. Basically what it does is it makes you see better when you imbibe it, but
What is it you want?
Let's see.
I would have loved.
No, you.
Okay.
I must congratulate.
What?
Did
Now?
you do?
Map?
Do you?
No.
What would you say about seeing Hans?
I could
I'll leave
swear.
you.
Sorry.
Whoops. I could have sworn he said something about like seeing.
Can you? Arrive? Yeah.
You mean?
Oh no.
Okay, never mind.
My.
Then.
I'm.
I
Thank
must
you
be
very.
misremembering certain
Sorry.
details, but I know we need this. So hopefully now that we've gotten this, we can go get it.
I don't need that.
Are you kidding me, game? I should need it. Okay, maybe I'm missing a note somewhere that's supposed to tell me I need this. Okay, let me think. I must have missed a note somewhere or something that requires me to... Maybe there's something over here I missed? Because I know that's what I need. I need that thing to pick it up, but... let's see. I don't think there was any notes or anything like that, so... I may have to do one of the few times where I have to actually double check something off screen to make sure that I didn't miss it. Because basically there's supposed to be something that tells me that we need to imbibe that to for him to see properly is what we need to do. So maybe it isn't. Maybe I missed a book somewhere that I forgot to click on. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about this. This is probably one of the few times I'm probably going to be a bit, like, behind on, like, what I need to do. See, that just takes me back. Let's see. I don't see any obvious... let's see. No, nothing here I can click on. At least not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I went through this before, but nothing I can interact with or click on or whatever, so maybe, let's see, no, that takes me back there. No, that takes me there. Maybe if I could... Oh, did I just miss the stairway there? Aw, man! Dang it, I knew I missed something. There it is. Or it's one of these books. There it is. Haha. I just missed this. I knew I forgot that it was I knew we needed something that told us that we needed that, so that's why we couldn't grab it as soon, because I just kept missing it. But anyway, the Illustrated Dictionary, the Friends of Berchtesgaden University Natural Society, prefaced by Professor Cornelius Pons, Berchtesgaden University Natural Science Department. The Angulicola, which is that bottle in his room. The Angulicola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the Polypate family and grows exclusively in the trunks of certain trees in the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the Angulicola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. While they are fond of the fungus, has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate, biologists have reached the conclusion that the Angulicola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its cuteness. It's not erroneous. Erroneously? Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Angulicola is dried and ground to powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind witch undergrowth even over great distances. So, yeah, that's what we need to... Oh, back up. Okay, so, yeah, I thought I missed something, because I knew this is one of those games that, for, like, every once in a while you need something to guarantee, like, telling you what to do, so that's why that's why I thought we could have grabbed that Angulicola a bit earlier, is that if you read that book, it lets us grab it, despite the fact we don't know why we need to grab it, we just need to grab it, so, okay, sorry for dragging out a bit of extra time there, but... Yeah, I was almost thinking it'd be one of the few times I was gonna have to look up something or do something off screen, but I'm glad I didn't have to do that. Makes it a bit more makes it a bit more legit when I don't do it. So, all right, let's grab the Angulicola finally. Yeesh. Okay, now we go back to the wall. and make that guy drink this stuff. Obviously, we can't just make him straight up because there's no reason to. So what we have to do is, you know, pour the wine in and then pour the Yangola Cola in there. Yeah, there it is. Yangola Cola powder. So sorry about that. I probably could have saved us like a good 10 minutes by reading that book like a long time ago. That way I didn't have to go back to the university again. Oh well. Human error, I guess, in that matter. This might be because of that. This might be a long episode because of that. Because the idea was to get to basically get to the beginning of chapter 3 by the episode at some point, or by the end of it. So yeah, goodbye, Brockstadt. You are a very interesting place. A university with people who are running a train racket, aviary inside the train station, and then a very obsessed paleontologist about mammoths in particular, same as Hans, and some barge folk who extorted me out of $100, which technically wasn't my money, it was the university's, but still, I had to go through the effort to get it. So, okay, if you ever write a book about this adventure, you've got a whole lot to. You'll have some very interested readers. People will think you made up everything, but it's all true. I tell you, it's true. I tell you. Although although it's been forever since I played 2, and I haven't even played 3 yet. And apparently, by the time of this recording, they are working on a 4th one, which I don't know how that's going to work, because now that maybe Benoit had a storyboard before he passed away of what he kind of wanted to see, where he wanted to see Syberia 4 go. But it took him forever between Syberia 2 and 3. But like I said, I haven't played 3, so I don't know where the story goes. I know 2, if I remember correctly, 2 kind of ends on, I wouldn't say a cliffhanger, but leaves with a lot of questions to be answered. And then 3 didn't come about for quite a few years after that. I think it's because of funding and interest and stuff like that. And point-and-click games usually only make so much money because usually it's based, the interest for them is very, I wouldn't say, well, I guess it would be minimum. People are interested in that type of stuff, so it's not a common game. That's why it's the same with RPGs and tactical RPGs and stuff like that. It's got a very niche audience, so you have to appeal to that niche audience, and you're almost never going to pull in anyone outside of that audience. So, I mean, very rarely. Sometimes you do, but it very rarely happens, especially when it comes to certain generations. Okay, now we have to get back to the good man himself so we can get out of here. Oh, this better be worth it, Hans. I'm trying to find you in this job that I have to do to get the thing. So anyway, back to this. As far as I know, no notes pop up about the Yangola Cola. No. Okay, I don't know if I have to pour that in first and then the wine. Okay, so I poured it in. Okay, huh? There was no animation or anything like that. It just happened. So okay. So let's get this man to drink this.
Colonel, sir.
No, we just
Captain,
automatically.
Miss.
Whatever.
But you have the air of a great officer.
You flatter me, miss. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that we frontier soldiers are often forgotten by the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine. Nobody need know.
Wine?
Need know.
Wine, miss? You are putting me in a very delicate situation.
Don't deny yourself, Captain. Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
Well, perhaps just a drop.
Man, talking about Eden convincing, or the snake convincing Eden to, or Eve to eat the apple of knowledge, you know.
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And to yours, miss.
He almost acts like we poisoned him or something.
It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrickstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated in the station garden.
Well, well, well. The university authorities kept that one to themselves.
You know, Captain, it is essential that I continue my journey eastwards.
Please, don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. Or no. Go on, Captain. Go on, Captain. Give it a try.
So be it. I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous.
Wouldn't you need to readjust the telescope anyway, because we modified it so we could see it? But whatever. He'll probably do it automatically or something. What do you see, Captain? Do you see the truth?
Incredible. How is this possible? By what strange magic? How could I have been so wrong for so long? The enemy was only a tree. I'm so ashamed.
It's not that bad, Captain. It's only human to make mistakes, after all.
A tree. Nothing but a dead tree.
Pull yourself together, Captain. It's okay. And now I suppose there's nothing stopping you from issuing me a visa?
Yes, of course. There is no more danger. All these years. And now the Cossack has gone. There is nothing left to watch.
Captain, you should be delighted. From now on, you don't have to stay pinned to your watchtower. Travel can start up again normally. You will be able to resume your regular duties like issuing entrance and exit visas.
You are right. I will sign you immediately. 1,000 apologies. 1,000 apologies. Here, miss.
Wouldn't it be messed up if like he ended up killing himself afterwards because his whole life had no meaning? But it's kind of funny in the dialogue. She's like, you know, like doing visas so we can get out of here. No. Authorization to cross the border. This document authorizes the holder with the belongings to pass through the border wall gate. Captain Malatista, the gate commander, Malatista. Warning, beyond the ramparts, conditions for journey into the eastern territories are filled with uncertainty and reputed to be hazardous. As a consequence, the wall authorities cannot guarantee the physical safety of the traveler and decline all responsibility in the event of any event. Great.
Thank you, Captain. And keep your eyes open.
Miss, if we could keep this between ourselves, please. For the sake of my honor, you understand?
You have my promise, Captain.
And no reason to rat the guy out, right? So, well, at least we, hopefully he'll get past this. Although I bet he'll be a little, be a bit sober for quite a while.
Good day to you, sir.
What if he has any extra dialogue now that we've passed by this little event?
Captain Malatesta, Commander in...
Oh, anyway.
My name is Kate.
What a...
Okay, that's the same.
Could you help me?
Don't you worry. I will take care of everything. As soon as your locomotive is ready, I will activate the gate mechanism. I will simply ask you to pass through as quickly, even if there is no more danger. I'm afraid I don't remember how long the gate remains open for.
You can count on me. Thank you, Captain.
At your service, miss.
Oh yeah, she says, can you help me open the gate, so...
You claim that Hans invented the gate mechanism?
Affirmative, miss. He has such fine talent, don't you think? And from what I see of your train, his know-how hasn't diminished with time.
The most remarkable thing has got to be his automaton engineer. A marvel of mechanical engineering. And a personality that is larger than life.
If I had known the man, I would have asked him to create me a unit of automaton sentries.
Huh. Well, that could have led to bad things, though.
Between the station...
It's been a...
Don't mind...
Please, madam.
Alright, well... Yep, we don't actually have to solve a way to open the door to the gate. The puzzle in this was just convincing him to give us a visa, and that's it. Everything will be done on his end. Although, you can still look at the front of it just to kind of guess it. But yeah, it's kind of funny. You almost think that you have to solve that, too. But no, we just have to convince him to let us through. Same with getting Oscar to let us through. Yeesh. Talk about inanity, am I right? Yeah, I'm surprised Kate hasn't gone insane over this yet, so. But, well, like I said, it's an adventure. It would have been boring if we had gotten just there right off the bat. I mean, where would the adventure been at this point? You know, got to make whatever. So, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry I didn't get to the end of chapter 2 sooner than that. Well, just I just didn't think of things far enough ahead. So with that in mind, we'll give Oscar the visa and find our way out of here. Oh. It's on our notes there or whatever. So with that, we find our ways leaving Brokstad. Say goodbye, folks. And where will this train go to next? Find out in Chapter 3 of Syberia. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.